Paul is famous for these run-on sentences. To be honest, I don't think that they really had punctuation in Greek, so maybe he's not fully to blame for all of them. Maybe there should be more periods, although it largely makes sense where the translators have put the commas, with a few exceptions. But anyway, verses 9 to 12 is basically a long prayer. He prays for certain things for the people in Colossae, and also mentions giving thanks. And the lesson brings out the things that Paul asks for, but I want to bring out the giving thanks part in verse 12. Paul writes, "Giving thanks to the Father who has qualified us to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints in the light." What a powerful verse when you look into it. That word, qualified us. We were disqualified from life. The wages of sin were death. We should bear that punishment, bear that burden. But Christ bore it for us in the way he became disqualified and yet qualified at the same time, if that makes sense. You see, Christ came to fulfill what Adam could not. Christ came to qualify for us where we could not. And now we have that qualification. We can be partakers of the inheritance, be part of the reward of heaven. And also the lesson brings out walking worthy of the Lord, and how it's mentioned a few other times in Colossians. And that walking is the Christ-given power for us to walk in his commandments, to fulfill what Christ wants for us to fulfill in his law, in his works, in faith. So we're qualified where we shouldn't be. And then that qualification helps us to keep that position, if you would. So what a wonderful science is salvation. That we were once unqualified, God qualifies us, and in that qualification we are asked to continue as saints in the light of God, or as soldiers in Christ's army.